Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Tony Max. Y'all know I do it to the max. Coming back at y'all again with another fantastic episode of Truth to Life, where we discuss real life issues that affect real life people in real everyday life. Well, in today's issue, you guys, we're going to discuss another sensitive topic as we normally do on this channel. And the topic for today is, what is the most important quality that a man looks for in a wife? So when we're looking for a wife, the way that we think about things is long term. So we're going to go ahead and discuss the mechanics of what this is and how this comes about. So I hope you got your pen and your pad. You ready? Come on, let's dig in. Okay, you guys. Ladies, what is the most important part of the married life for a man? What are we looking for? The most important quality that we look for in a wife, in a potential wife. Let's get to it, okay? Men, the way that we think, ladies, is we always think, for the most part, most guys, we think in the future. We're thinking 5, 10, 30 years down the road. And within that thought process, what we're calculating are the EOF, which is the elements of functionality. The elements of functionality are the components that are the basic building blocks of any and all relationships. And what they do is that they offer stability and the eventual culmination of a life of peace and progress. Here's what that means, ladies and gentlemen, players and players. If you meet a woman, right, and you guys are going through the whole dating process and you see that this woman knows how to cook. These are the elements. She knows how to cook. She knows how to clean. EOF, elements of functionality. She knows how to cook. She knows how to clean. She does these things on a regular basis without you having to tell her or coach her into doing so. She's a good mother, a good girlfriend, and she just basically has the components that are necessary to build a home, to make a house a home. Because the structure of a house is not necessarily a home, just because it's a building. What makes a house a home is the interpersonal relationships and interactions that take place within that structure. My house is a home because this is where I have peace. Peace is what makes a house a home. See what I'm saying? So if you don't have peace in your house, then you don't have a home. You have a chaotic environment. That's what home is. Home is what a love is. There is no love in chaos. So what happens, ladies, because I'm basically trying to get you guys to understand, get you ladies to understand, as well as educate the fellas that are watching this. What happens is that when she begins to operate on autopilot, she's normally and naturally keeping your house clean, and she's cooking for you in your house. She has her own place, or she lives, with her people, her family or whatever. But she's taking care of your house the same way that she takes care of her own. That's what makes a house a home. This is the EOF, the elements of functionality. How is this functional? Well, it's functional because the way that she's operating is at such a high level of value for us as men within the spectrum of wifey, to where that it's effortless. There is no effort that we have to exert, or any energy or any extra energy that we have to exert in order to get this woman to do what she should naturally be doing anyway. It's normal. Or if a woman don't get to work on your house, bro, this is how you test it. Let her come spend the night, all right? Or stay the weekend. So while she's there, if she is not automatically and naturally picking up here and there, I ain't talking about just launching out into an all-out just spring cleaning of your spot. I'm saying, just doing little stuff, just to let you know, hey, I'm really that woman. I'm really live like that, doing little stuff, And if she not trying to get in your kitchen and cook you something, then she for the streets, homie. Kick her to the curb, cause she's not trying to do nothing anyway. Women a lot of these average women, and when I say average women or basic women, better yet, that'll be a better description of them. A lot of these basic women, I don't mean physical attraction. I mean basic in their mindset, because the mindset is always the most important, and that's actually what grows closer over time and elevates in its processes is our minds. As we mature, we learn more and we grow more intellectually, spiritually, as well as emotionally. So this is how our connections get tighter when we're in relationships. We love that person more and more over time because, number one, all relationships are difficult, very much so, some more than others. And what happens is that you have these generation Xers and Gen Zers, and not generation, these Generation Y and Gen Zers and these millennials. What happens is that they come to the table just to sit down and eat. They don't think that they have to do any work. When meals have to be prepared, dishes have to be washed, and houses have to be clean, clothes have to be washed. Just the normal everyday things that it takes to run a house. So if you don't automatically come in knowing how to play your position naturally, then you out of there. That would be like me. I'm a dude that I fix stuff. I can fix just about anything. I build stuff and fix stuff. I have a natural inclination of being good with my hands. That's one of my proclivities. And men, on an average, we have proclivities toward things, fixing things, doing things, even looking for things to do, because we're guys, we're men. It's just what we do. So by that same logic, ladies who are women and have been trained to be wives, so the women that have the wife on the inside of them, they're always in wifey mode. Just like men who are alpha males, we're always in alpha male mode. This is just who we are. We're alpha men, and it permeates every area of our lives. We move a certain way. Same thing with the women. The women who are alpha females are the women who are wives within their personality type. That's just what they are. They're wives. So they come in and they move a certain way because it's like game. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's in them. It's not on them like an overcoat or like a pair of shoes. It's inside of them. It's who they are. So they naturally come in with this nurturing, motherly, wifey type of flow. It's a natural disposition in them, and it just flows naturally. So again, fellas, if she's not already trying to clean up something and pick up something and kind of tidying up a little bit here and there just to kind of let you know, hey, look, yeah, I'm really wifey for real, then kick her to the curb, because either she does not have the training, she has not been raised to train, or if she has not been raised that way, or she's just not trying to do nothing for you. You're not the hubby type, and maybe she just trying to get her rocks off because she ain't got nothing else to do. There are a lot of females that just date you when they ain't got nothing else to do. They don't necessarily have no serious relationship going on right now, so they just come to get their rocks off because you just happen to be good in bed, and many of us are. But in the event that, and you can, I will say this, you can put that ham on them so good, because I've done it quite a bit, but the problem with that, when you put that ham on them real tough, is that they can, if she's not who you really want, if you just trying to get your rocks off, then that creates a whole nother problem within itself. So you got to turn your sex game down from a 10 and give her maybe a 3 or 4, because you only interested in hitting and quitting, if that's really what you want to do. But if you really interested in her, and that's what it is, and you're gonna be on your A game. You're gonna beat the brakes off and let her know. And guess what? In return, she gonna get up and get to cleaning the whole house and cook you a 3-course breakfast or 5-course breakfast, and it's going down. That's when we operate like this at optimum levels. It creates a certain consistency that allows us to just be so synchronized that this creates the honeymoon phase of the relationships. So guys, stop dating just to knock something down or get your rocks off. when you discipline yourself and search for that particular one that you want to be your wife, it makes life so much easier and so much better overall, period. Now, ladies, when you learn how to fulfill your role and play your position and be proud and happy to play your position, because a lot of females, unfortunately, the modern women think that it's a sign of weakness for a woman to be a woman. You're a woman. This is why God created you. This is your purpose. Your purpose on this planet is to be your man's helpmeet, period. You are to supply assistance for your man. You are to assist him, to help him to meet the needs of the house and the family. That's just what it is. Love it or hate it. You got a problem, take it up with God. Period. That's just what it is. So when you play your position the way that you're supposed to, only your position, and you're not out of pocket, then that's what creates that consistency and the equanimity that's so desperately needed in our culture nowadays, because we've lost it in the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s on up, and we got to get it back. So this is the reason why a lot of these conversations are taking place right now, because we've been off track for far too long, and we've been allowing the media to keep us separate. So now it's time for us to come back together and play our positions and make it do what it do. So, with that being said, I hope this was informal or informational to you ladies and gentlemen out there. Hope you guys got a lot out of it, and I hope it added some value to your lives so that you have a proper understanding of what we're supposed to do and how, as well as how we're supposed to go about doing it. So, with that being said, thank you again for the love and support, for coming to the channel. Shooting for that first 1,000, man. Thank y'all for all the continued subscriptions. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you'll be one of the first notified as I upload new content. If you're on your laptop or your PC, look in the upper right-hand corner where the banner is, and you'll see the different ways that you can support the channel. If you're on your phone or your tablet, you can look under the video where it says show more or read more. Click there and you'll see the different ways to support. I do R&B music, as well as a few other styles of music as well. I'm working on some my project. It'll be out hopefully by March. The music that you hear in the background right now is mine. If you'd like to hear more, again, go to either one of the links and you'll be able to do so. Again, thanks for all the love and support. Till next week, peace and progress to you, baby. Conducive to movement, igniting your heart as your soul. Fall into my music, don't spend the time, let go.